really just started understanding uh, the occult, divination, certain things that we were deemed as, we thought were just fun, like horoscope, astrology, yoga, Ouija boards, tarot cards, psychic readings, like anything of that sort. You know what I'm saying? We always thought, oh, it's just for fun, it's harmless, it's no real threat. Even certain artists that we may listen to, like thinking it's okay because, oh, this and that, whatever. But a lot of artists, why I stopped listening to certain music is because a lot of them have sold their soul. A lot of them are witches. And it's not okay. It's not harmless, because when you play certain games that are not deemed godlike, or you're doing yoga or playing with crystals and chakras, yeah, you opening doors. You know what I'm saying? So I'm gonna stop not talking about it. You know, I didn't do it out of fear, and that's nothing but the enemy keeping me from educating you. You know what I'm saying? I did out of fear of people taking what I'm saying the wrong way, or judging me, you know what I'm saying, or thinking I'm crazy or whatever. But I don't care. Think what you want. As a child of God, that's part of my duty, is to educate and let you guys know. And I got buku scripture I can post, and I posted before. Like, we've had this before. I just never talked about it. I always did a post. You know what I'm saying? I did a meme or something. Like, I never just came and said it out of my own mouth. You know, but... And what's funny is, I just had a video before this side of the air. I know the enemy messing with me now, because I done got bold and I'm opening my mouth. The videos ain't even recording all the way through. I don't see the video where I said this, so I'm going to say it again. When you play with things like that, like Ouija boards and channeling spirits and doing yoga positions, you're opening these doors. Spirits have no dominion on the earth, which is why God sent Jesus down in flesh form, because he was the only one who could make earth right again. You know what I'm saying? So that's the same thing. Everything that's of God has a perverse version. So the perverse version of God is Satan, devil, the enemy. So he can't come into the earthly realm. But what he can do is have you play with yoga and crystals and chakras and all this other stuff, and you're going to open a door to another dimension, to where you're allowing those spirits to come your body. You know what I'm saying? Because you're the one playing with it. So those spirits are going to come into you, and that's how all of that comes into play. You know what I'm saying? And I like with astrology and all that, like, God is the only person that can predict. He's all knowing. You can't play with crystals and healing beads and things that heal if you're trusting God to heal you. You know what I'm saying? Like, yes, granted, food, herbs, all that have been put here through him, but once you make those things, even sage, I'm sorry to say, if you play with sage, whatever, but if you're looking to sage to heal you, to remove negative forces from your home, then you're allowing that item to have more dominion, and you're trusting and having more faith in that sage and that herb and that crystal than you do God. You see what I'm saying? You see how you become to make things idols, and that's when it becomes very wrong, because that's what we have God for. Like, ever since I changed my diet and just stopped listening to certain things and watching certain things, God just reveals things to me, like, consistently, like back to back. A lot of things I already had knowledge of, but I didn't dig deep enough to fully understand it. You feel me? So, like, for example, I stream TV shows. I stream TV shows, but I'm particular about what I watch. If it doesn't sit right in my spirit, I don't watch it. I do not do absolutely no scary movies, because it was things that I saw when I was younger, where I know that those aren't just scary movies. You feel me? And especially Bird Box. I couldn't even tell you what Bird Box is about, because it was just something that didn't sit right, once again, in my spirit. It was a lot of demonic things that I saw within the preview alone. So no, I'm not about to open that door. No, you're not watching that up in here. But I do stream certain things. Once again, if it don't sit well in my spirit, I don't watch it. Music, I wouldn't be able to tell you what the hottest record or rapper out now. I don't trust none of them, because I'm really starting to see them on a whole different level. I pray for them, but I'm not supporting their music because I'm seeing the full agenda and the whole motive behind everything. You feel what I'm saying? So like, I don't listen to no rap music. I don't listen to secular rap. I don't listen to anything that promote violence, sex, drug dealing, degrading to women. I listen to Big Crit. He curses, so I can't say I don't listen to those songs that have curse words in it. But like, I've been on Christian rap. I've been on this Hebrew Israelite named The Rock Ibar, and he's spitting straight scriptures through his verses. Boy, he got the truth that his lyrics highlight. Even if you just want to try, go on a fast from music, from TV, from this pork and beef and all this meat they feeding, trying to cloud your mind. You know what I'm saying? Clear yourself of all of that and just evaluate what's going on around you. And this morning when I had that conversation with that man when I was Ubering him to go to work, you know, I was like, you know, people think I'm weird because I don't watch TV. I'm like, oh, well, I guess you're weird. He was like, no, stop saying that. Stop claiming that over yourself. He said, you are enlightened. You not weird. You coming alive and enlightened to the truth and what's going on. Bro, we are the chosen people. We are the Israelites in Deuteronomy 28. Read it for yourself. Deuteronomy chapter 28. The things that they are giving us, from the food to the music that we're polluting our ears with, that also have spirits in it. And if music can make you happy, it can also make you mad. It can make you sad. It can make you lustful. So if you're constantly putting those things in your spirit, you're going to emulate that. You know what I'm saying? So that's why I'm careful about what I allow to sit in my spirit. And I feel freer. I feel happier since I cut all that off. Even with my eating habits. You know what I'm saying? Letting all that stuff go has made me feel better spiritually. You know what I'm saying? Now it's time for me to physically lose this weight so I can feel even more better. You know what I'm saying? But if we're royalty and we're kings and queens and we putting all this pollution in our body, that's why it's not connecting to who we are, because we stuck on what feels good. It's gotten to the point so far that I even want to change the way that I dress. You know what I'm saying? Like, now, don't get me wrong, I don't dress all seductively and stuff, but I do want to go for a look where I show less body parts. Like I said, God really dealing with me. I hear him loud and clear, man, and I feel good. You know what I'm saying? Since I cut out a lot of stuff. I got one more thing I gotta work. I got a lot of things I need to work on. But one more thing that's been bothering me that I've been wanting to fix and work on. But it's a battle and it's a struggle. So y'all can pray for me in that. I ain't gotta tell you what it is. The Holy Spirit reveals. Those close to me already know. But baby, this feels good. But like I said, I'm about to start running it more about all these things that I've become enlightened to, because I'm no longer fearful of what people think. Like I said, you can either receive it or you don't. That's on you. And I am posting this on my story, but I'm going to save it and I'm going to start putting these on my YouTube channel too. Because this just be random little things that I just be thinking, and I don't have time to be setting up the camera and doing all this and lighting and all that. So this will be on my YouTube channel, is what I'm basically saying. Even this ancestor talk, it's okay to have respect of your ancestors and knowing who they are, but we are not supposed to praise them and we're not supposed to worship them. Once again, you're allowing that to be your idol and that to be your God, and that's not God. You know what I'm saying? So pouring out libations to wake up the spirits and the plants, that's a form of divination. You can Google it, divination. Go look it up in the book. It's buku books on divination, necromancy, all of that. That's what that is. That is witchcraft. That's an occult practice. Please do not do that, because once again, you're going to be opening doors. Basically, it's like the enemy will disguise itself as something. So let's say you pour out your libations to wake up the spirits, talking to the dirt in the tree. What you're doing is opening that door and waking things up that you have absolutely no idea about. It's okay to have knowledge of our ancestry and our heritage. But once again, just like everything that's good, there is stuff that's bad. All of our history is not good. A lot of our ancestors played around in witchcraft and voodoo. I'm gonna be real and say my dad is part Trini. So we already know that Trinidadians have dwelled in, even Jamaicans, Caribbean folk have dwelled in a culture that has not always been known as something that's godly, and have been known to place curses and things of that sort. So why would you want to worship something like that? It's okay to have knowledge of it, but don't worship that. Everything ain't meant to be worshiped. Everything is not good from our past. I don't know. But let me go ahead and do my homework that I keep putting off. Y'all have a blessed day.